Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a long while, maybe a few weeks, a month or so. Thank you if you're still here, if you're still listening. I appreciate you all. It is RollerCon week here in Las Vegas, and I don't know if I've mentioned it in previous vlogs or videos, but I am a roller skater and had started ice skating for the first time in 2023, but skated as a kid, roller skated for a long time, probably for like 12 years. Stopped, and here I am 20 plus years later back on skates. It is a true joy for me. It is a true joy to be around other skaters. It is a true joy to be around other people who love the sport as much as I do, if not more. But the event is 4 or 5 days, and it's just lots of different events, bingo, pool parties. There's, banks and tracks, and it's an entire convention downtown Las Vegas at the World Market. I'm excited. This is my third year, but this year is a little different, and it's a little bittersweet because there's so much going on in my life, but I still felt like I still needed to do this. I still needed to get away. I still needed to have this time to myself, for myself, and not worry about everything that's going on with my life. So, a quick update. I guess this isn't a divorce chronicle as much as it is just an update or a blog. The job hunt is still on. I had an interview today with a great company that's going to move Vegas forward, so I'm excited about that. It is a position I'm qualified to do. I think I did well on the first 2 interviews. They have told me I have at least 3 or 4 more interviews, and so I feel like I'm going to have to do more than I want to do or have had to do in the past for a job. I'm born and raised in Vegas, and jobs, for the most part, 90% of the time, in my experience, jobs have been very easy to get, especially if you come qualified or skilled. This last year or so, the market has shifted so much dramatically, so much red tape, so many interviews, countless rejection letters. I can't even begin to tell you how many rejection letters. I've lost count of the amount of people that have, sent me a rejection letter or ghosted me or had me interview twice and then go with someone else. I don't know that I've ever seen a market like this. Vegas is something different right now. The cost of living has gone up, but the pay has not gone up. So there's a huge gap. And this is the first time in my adult life where I am truly struggling to understand my place, in Vegas, in the world, and in general. I'm in my 40s now, and I just have, this inkling that if I keep going, that eventually all will be well. And I get that from going on these interviews and, trying to get feedback. I've enlisted the help of a career coach / resume helper because on my own, I didn't seem to be getting the results that I wanted to get. I seem to struggle a lot with, the interview process itself, because I'm being honest. When I went into interviews before me, I would just take my resume, dress nice, smile, make eye contact, and 9 times out of 10, the job was mine. I did not make it a habit of applying for jobs that I was not qualified to do. And so for me to now be someone who's applying for jobs that are below my skill set and below what I was getting paid before by $50,000 or $20,000 per year, it is a humbling process, and it is taking its toll on me. And so it's sometimes hard for me to even think, why do I post this? Will this even help somebody? But I kind of feel like it'll reach at least one person, and that's all that matters. This market is tough. It has been hard on my mental health, on my marriage that is dissolving before my very eyes. He is a good guy. We just don't have the same beliefs about life. We don't have the same goals. We don't have the same ambitions. We don't have the same passions. We're just not good as a couple. I wish him the absolute best in the future. He has said that he will stay until I have found stable employment, which I never thought I would ever hear in my adult life, because I was somebody who had 1, 2, and 3 jobs at any given time. So for me to only be working 2 days a week, I'm underemployed, and underpaid, for my skill level, it's a lot, and it's taken its toll, which is why, this weekend and the next 3 or 4 days, I'm going to enjoy RollerCon. I'm going to go see the skaters, and I'm going to be around people who are passionate about their hobby /sport /career. And I'm just going to smile, and I'm going to pray and just be grateful that God has given me the opportunities he's given me, and be grateful for the opportunities that are coming. I still have a place to stay. My utilities are still paid. By the grace of God, my husband has been given overtime multiple times over the last 18 months. So that has been the saving grace, the gap. I have lost 2 jobs in the last 90 days. So that gap in finances has been huge. And I just struggle. I struggle a lot every day, wanting to keep my head up and wanting to stay in the game and stay focused. But I do what I can in these scenarios to keep my mind straight. And so the best advice I can give someone who's going through this is take it one day at a time. I don't even think about next week. I go to the interview, I smile, I answer the questions, I make eye contact, I dress well, and I walk away from it saying, God, if that job's for me, it's in your hands. And I'm leaving it like that because I can't afford the stress. I don't have medical insurance. I can't afford to be sick or unwell at any sort, really. And I just have to keep trucking, and there are harder days than others. There are days where I literally will wrap myself in a comforter and sleep all day and just be sad. But there are days where I get up, I polish up my resume, and I apply for 8 to 10 more jobs. It's been really a roller coaster, between a divorce lingering, between me trying to find a job, and then trying to find a balance between, caring for myself and still getting out there every day. It's been a struggle. But hang in there, you guys. We got this. It's not going to always be like this. I hope the next time I pop on here, I have the great news to tell you that I have a new job offer. I had to cut some of my festivities for this RollerCon event this weekend short due to finances. I usually stay at one of the host hotels, so I can hang out poolside after all the events during the day. But I had to cancel the hotel, and that really hurt my heart, because I've been looking forward to this since last year when I came to RollerCon. But I'm trying to be a responsible adult and not be, so full of emotion that I'm going to spend $500 or $600 that we currently don't have because I'm underemployed. So I luckily bought, the wristband for the event long before everything got bad. So that can't be taken away, but I had to cut back on some of the events that I'll be going to simply because of cost. And so that's been an eye-opener, and it's been humbling, and I am speaking it into existence. This is the last RollerCon that I will have to cut any of my events short because I truly enjoy this event. If you pray for me. Just remember, you matter. We're both enough. Hang in there. I'll keep you guys posted.